Hello, I am Copper Valor, and I'm going to do this video on can you play Nintendo Switch Sports from a chair? And I'm going to answer that question right away. The answer is yes for every game except soccer. Soccer, most of the games you can play without using your legs, but shootout, I have a separate video for shootout, you have to use your leg. So you cannot do that sitting. The first one I'm going to go through here is volleyball, and I was sitting on the chair that is on the screen. It's a counter height chair. It doesn't need to be counter height. It's solid. It's not a folding chair. You need something with some weight to sit on, especially when you're doing like that right there. You're spiking the ball. You don't want the chair to move. And I would suggest a chair that does not have armrests on it, because although it doesn't matter in some of these games, it will matter in bowling, because you're going to want to put your arm to your right and roll the controller. So here we go, we're going over soccer. Most of the soccer games, almost all of the soccer games, you can do from a chair. I don't have to move around when running my character. All I have to do is move the controllers. So any of those will work except for shootout. It says the leg strap is required. And you put that on your thigh, so you need to be standing to play it. Next is bowling. This will work for any version of the game. You can stay seated. You don't have to get up and move. And I did fairly well. I'm a terrible bowler, so I think that's a pretty good score for me. The next one is badminton. I also played from the same chair. And, you know, you can see the avatar moving around quite a lot. I'm not. I was just sitting in that chair. The only thing moving are my arms. Again, when you're doing those spikes, you want to make sure you're on a solid chair or the chair will move. Tennis. Any of these games can be played from a chair.
Play.
And a reminder, if you haven't watched any of my other games, if you're playing yourself against computer players, you have to play both players on your team. So that takes some getting used to. Jambara. Also, I played this from that same chair. And I do have to say that this one and volleyball, I probably had the most trouble with a game seated. This one in particular, because I kept trying to move my torso forward, but you don't have to. It's just, you know, you have to get used to it. But yes, you can play from the chair. So those are all of the games in Nintendo Switch Sports, and all of them with one exception, which is only available in the offline mode, can be played from a chair. Thank you for watching.